podcast today. What do you think about Rick Ross going at Jada?
Jada?
He was called Jada Pinkett and shit. You know what I mean? He was pretty much talking about how we talked about her messing with August Alsina, but how she pretty much her memoir flopped because she told everybody everything. That's like this quick version of it.
I think Rick Ross. I don't know, man. I like Rick Ross, but I think he's been tripping lately a little bit. Um, Jada Pinkett, we had our fun with Jada Pinkett, but if I'm not mistaken, and this ain't got nothing to do between them two, but I think the shit did well, so I don't think he's
Right.
accurate in what he said.
Right.
Like I think it was sitting up there and went New York best-selling. I think it's eating.
They
So,
say that about every book, don't they? That come out.
yeah, they do.
You think about it, but nah,
They
it
damn
might
sure
be
do.
true.
So
Might be
I
true.
don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
What you think about it?
I think it's just an easy target.
Yeah.
And like I said, he's in his bag lately.
Word.
You know what I mean? You going in on D1. You going at all the wrong people.
Word.
You know, because somebody criticized your music, which is a valid ass point.
Right.
And we wonder why a lot of people don't come sit on this platform because we talk the same way. They probably felt offended by some shit we said.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But nah, you got to call that shit out, man, because you can't, in one way, right, for Rick Ross, act like you're for the people, talk about Haiti and different things, and you giving your shit back to this and that. But on the other hand, you know what I mean, being destructive. They say something about the Bible than that, like a man that's unstable in all his ways or something. It might not be the right scripture, but, you know, you got to pick a side. You can't serve two masters, in that opinion. And I think that, yeah, you do some good shit, yeah, and that's great. You give out turkeys, the Nino Brown, everybody does that, sneakers and shit like that, and you know. But people probably want more, and you know, we want more from our black celebrities and sports figures, and I think we got the right to demand that because we support the hell out of them.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We
so.
support the hell out of them. As much as they want to say, "Oh, whites," nah, nigga, we support you. We watching you, we're watching your interviews. You know what I mean? We're listening to your music. I know damn well I listen to Rick Ross.
Buying liquor.
Buying your liquor. That's another one. You blew it. I mean, like, we supporting. We buying it just because it's yours. We're buying it.
Yep.
Just because. And you want to shit on us like Lauryn Hill? Nah, I can't put Lauryn Hill on that. Come on, man. That D1 shit was crazy to me, man. Like, and maybe he didn't know D1, all the stuff that he was doing and whatnot, but it's a valid conversation that needed to be had. I would rather see them two sit down and have the intellectual conversation rather than throw shots at D1 talking about his hair and his accent. That was corny.
Very corny. And because if you wouldn't have said anything and said, I don't want to talk to dude, that'd be different. But you addressed him now publicly. Get that man a conversation. Face to face. Let's talk about some things. And let's see where it's at. But I guarantee you, if D1 came at you, he going to come at you the same way he did on that camera. And it's going to be genuine and authentic. And I don't know if you're ready to handle the truth. I don't know if you're going to have responses to what he's going to have to say.
And that's why I get sick of all these platforms because they coddle these artists. And they don't ask them. And Breakfast Club used to be this. That when they got on there, they would ask tough questions like that. And maybe it was just one. They didn't really like follow up. But it used to be that. Now all these platforms do is just coddle them. And, you know, just talk about all the liquor deals and stuff like that. And that's the part what always made our platform different. Because, yeah, we got into that bullshit. But we damn sure going to ask you about the tough questions. We're going to ask you about lying about being a CEO. We're going to ask you about, you know, your music and what effect you think it's having on the youth.
Yep.
If you wore a dress before, we're going to ask you about that. We're going to ask you the tough shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's what always set us apart. Every other platform. We not just sitting giving these dudes virtual fellatio.
Word.
Shit.
They never will.
Right.
Sucking no dick over here. We love y'all, though.
Yeah. And that's love the artists and, you know, hope y'all do better. But hey, it's about the old God, man. Hip Hop News Uncensored. Your brother Sam at Viral Hip Hop News together with the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. Over and out.